Oh, hello, welcome to my political life video blog. And here's the thing. I was just trying to make this long story short, as far as we're concerned. But anyways, David Webb, the guy who hosts the David Webb show on Sirius XM's Patriot, and I haven't listened for a long time, but check this out. If I have a monthly subscription to Sirius XM website, so I'll do this another future, if you know what I'm saying, on my smartphone app. But here's the thing. David Webb, he's the conservative black conservative uh, radio show host at the center of a viral media gaffe, and you know what I'm saying. Try to involve this, you guessed it. CNN analyst Ariva Martin has hit out hard out of Martin for throwing her under the bus after she claimed that he was the benefit of a hello white. Here's the question I want to ask you: what is white privilege really means? Here's my observation for you, because last Tuesday, you know what that means. She's accusing Webb during his Sirius XM radio show of benefiting white privilege as it happens to pertain to race and job qualifications. Pardon me, excuse me. Here's my, and give me one good reason why when Webb corrected Martin's inaccusation, because everything else can be civilized about, everybody just told that he is such exactly a black man. Webb apologizes. And then she took the blame on her team for not preparing her better. So what did David Webb says to this one, as far as we concerned, about, you guessed it? You guessed it. Listen to David Webb on, according to you-know-who, this morning's Fox and Friends, Hat Tip Mediaite, and you know what I'm saying. Hat Tip Joe Concha and Mediaite, and here's what he says. You know what I'm saying. Trust me about that as well. Just listen to this soundbite, if you know what I mean, because after all, it happens again and again. So be it. So, listen to this. Listen to this exchange.
Meanwhile, some on the political
This.
the word white privilege as an argument in policy debates.
But an exchange that took place on the radio yesterday between host David Webb and legal analyst Ariva Martin was pretty embarrassing for her.
That's a whole nother long conversation about white privilege and things that you have the privilege of doing that people of color don't have the privilege of.
How do I have the privilege of white privilege?
David, by virtue of being a white male, you have white privilege.
Ariva, I hate to break it to you, but you should have been better prepped. I'm black.
Okay, boom.
Ooh.
David Webb joins us.
Ooh.
He's the host of Fox Nation's Reality Check.
Ooh, now you...
David, when she said that to you, obviously you were not face-to-face?
No, we were not. We were on the radio, which is what obviously makes this really interesting to me. That, forget tone, voice, being prepped, as I said to her, she immediately defaulted to an attack, which is a false narrative. There is no such thing as white privilege. There's earned privilege in life that you work for. There are those who may have a form of privilege that they exert on others in a form of influence. But this is about more than just what she said and the embarrassment, and she should be, but the default to this easy false narrative.
What went through your mind?
You see, I told you so. I told you so. Miss Martin, known as CNN analyst, are wrong. Because here's what he said: forget tone, voice, being prepped, and everybody knows it could be a as he said to you. You immediately default in a huge attack. It sounds like attack of the killer tomatoes. And that's why Webb is right. They earn, you guessed it, they earn. Because there is a lesson to be learned in life. Inside this privilege that everybody wants to work for. They are those who live in this form and exert this influence of this whole embarrassment. Put this right for you. You know, you and your stupid false narrative, Miss Martin. It's false. It's so dumb. And that's why, in this whole apology, let's be civilized about this one. Let's not forget this. Because everybody knows that Webb pointed out this is everybody's issue. What's it about? You guessed it. No, has not something to do with accepting. Has nothing to do with it, because it wasn't about accepting or not accepting. Yeah, Miss Martin's apology. Shame on you. But you know the moral of my political life video blog story is this. You got caught. That's right. And Webb's gonna invite you back. And let's come back and have a longer conversation about, yeah, you guessed it, white privilege, as you could see it. It doesn't take that long to do, yeah, anything stupid about this one. And that's why Webb's going to throw you under the bus. Sounds simple to you? Buffoon! Thank you, David Webb, for doing the right thing. Anyways, that's my political life video blog story. I'm sticking to it.